In this video, we will be going through the powerful KPI section of this application. This screen can be accessed by selecting KPIs under the Work Schedule section of the navigation tree. KPIs give you a quick overview of your complete plant from a single department to multiple sites. Before we get started on the KPI screen, we will look at a user and where you set up the KPIs that the user will see and the order in which the KPIs appear for that user. From the Privileges tab, we can select the KPIs the user will be able to see and also the order they appear in by selecting one of the KPIs and using the up and down buttons. As you can see, we can view the status of all of the installed base, items that have been issued, downloaded, or items that have an outstanding deviation. The item service status is showing us the amount of routines that have a status of open, closed, quarantine, and out of service. We can also filter using different business units or departments. We can look at the types of instruments, display values, units or percentages, and the types of charts this information can be displayed on. This KPI shows us the work order planned versus unplanned, and here we have available a combination of department and user filters. The work order efficiency shows the amount of work orders falling between the lower and upper days in the fields, also looking at users and dates. The work order actual time exceeds estimated time KPI displays the number of work orders where the time taken entered by the technician exceeds the estimated time for the routine. This KPI will only display routines that have a time entered for a routine estimated time. The deviations KPI shows the different deviations that are in the system, if they have been failed by the user or if they exceeded the tolerance level. Here we have our task KPI. Like with the others, you can go down to the task level on this KPI, and you can see the amount of tasks that are marked as passed, not checked, or failed. And for this KPI, we also have dates and additional filters available. The reference used KPI is particularly important for regulated companies and audits. You can see the amount of work orders where a reference was used and when it was overdue. You can also see when the user selected the NA option in the References tab in the work order, or if they chose a valid reference. The administrator can also set the Allow Overdue References to No in order to prevent the selection of overdue instruments. If you are tracking costs within the system, you can look at the work order stock versus time cost, which will give you a good idea of costings. For work orders that are due, we can choose the amount of days the system will look in the future to get an overview of our installed base. This can be very useful for shutdowns or unexpected production outages. Thanks for watching this video, and be sure to check out our other tutorials at www.CompuCalSolutions.com.